fellow Laurentians, congratulations on making it to this moment. Our class in particular, I think, has reason to celebrate our graduation from Lawrence University. Graduation is a time for reflection, for pondering what has happened these past 4 years, and for dreaming about what is to come. 4 years ago, we awkwardly meandered about the campus with our parents as we settled for welcome week. I distinctly remember thinking, what am I getting myself into? I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But for me, Lawrence was in my blood. 4 generations of my family have attended Lawrence, and this fact was not lost on me as I walked into Warch that first week. The quiet buzz of busy students coming and going through the doors, the friendly faces in the comments, and the cool, sweet taste of ice cream from Stanley welcomed me to my home away from home. This was, of course, starkly contrasted by the suffocating swarms of river bugs just outside every spring. Even that first week, I was blown away by just how welcoming the students were and how deeply everyone wanted to support each other as we worked towards our goals. It is this deep responsibility, this commitment to one another, that has pulled us through to this moment. Challenges to our character, dedication, and values abounded during these 4 years here. Tough classes made us question our abilities. Political tension and disheartening injustices tested our commitment to one another. And a global pandemic forced us from our beloved campus and classrooms. Yet, in each of these cases, I witnessed my fellow Laurentians rising up and meeting the challenge with kindness, camaraderie, and strength. Tough classes formed tight-knit study groups and forged friendships. At every injustice, a Laurentian raised their voice in support of what is right, even if they were fighting for someone else's rights and freedoms, even when separated from our common home at Lawrence due to the pandemic. We are still a community. We still support each other. We are still Laurentians. Completing our college careers amid the COVID-19 pandemic has not been an easy task. Out of all the exams we've taken and essays we've written, succeeding in spite of COVID was our greatest test. By graduating despite the impossible circumstances, our class has distinguished itself and made history at Lawrence. Our courage and fortitude are illustrated here today. Without our cooperative efforts as a class, we may not have had the privilege of attending this in-person ceremony. Sitting here today, we epitomize the perseverance, strength, and scientific understanding that is so characteristic of true Laurentians. Today, we stand ready to take our next steps into the world. Amongst all of the uncertainties and accompany our departure from Lawrence, I am certain the challenges we faced these past 4 years have driven us to become more resilient and more unstoppable ambassadors for good. Let us bring the welcoming, encouraging spirit we have cultivated at the school into the harsh world, so that we may bring Laurentian values to those who have not had the privilege of our experience. Realizing that Lawrence has delivered some astonishing figures in the past keeps me assured in our abilities for the future. In 1962, Thomas Stites, a 2009 Nobel Peace Prize winner, walked off this very same campus. In the year following, Jeanette Steiger graduated and became chair of the Federal Trade Commission, the first woman to do so. Lawrence students have always been breaking barriers. That is what we do. I could not have higher hopes for this class. One day, our achievements will be remembered in the same way we remember these past Laurentians. As we draw closer to our last minutes here at Lawrence, I would like to call for everyone to take a second and look around. The students, the families, and the friends here today are your community, your forever home. Without them, the challenges we faced during these 4 years may not have been conquered. Express gratitude towards them. Rejoice with them. And ponder the profound effect that we have had on each other's lives here at Lawrence. Class of 2021, as we march off this platform in the next few moments, let us rejoice as we walk into the world primed for our next challenge. For many of us, we do not know exactly what to expect or what comes next. But because of our time here, we will be able to face it with the ever-expanding compassion that Lawrence has gifted us. As a community, we can do almost anything. This is our life.